childish. Why? My Calvin's out of sight, out of mind. We ain't gotta jump out this ride. Unwind the window, keep it simple. Man off his mountain bike. Link up with a no agriculture. Leave it to God, we don't practice obia. Planning correct, we gon' catch him. I can't go broke, that's a no-no. Can't fall off, that's awkward. My chain cost 60,000, cool, that's a club performance. I don't like bragging. I'm a low life, but I like high fashion. A Miri denim, it cost the arm and
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Cleveland, Ohio. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K. Now Golden State's starting five. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Turner is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Young in at the one spot. And for Cleveland, they've got Nikola Jokic. Paul out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Mobley, and it's Washington in at the three, the small forward. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
Washington against Isaac. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Booker against Lillard. Pass to Paul. Now, here's Jokic. Good work there as it goes.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the best pick-and-roll players in the history of NBA basketball. He has mastered that aspect.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
You just will not outcompete Lillard. Plays the game with such passion. Dame coming up big on defense.
Paul with the buckets.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Well, JB Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
And here is Paul. After Zion Williamson made that last three-pointer. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Williamson, the pass to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Paul against Young. Now the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Now the vision and the understanding of Chris Paul is something to behold.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Young, and it's good for 2. Young's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's Washington missing.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Well, Zion isn't shy about playing physical. He'll go right through you if he has to.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Warriors. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And for the Warriors, they're one of the teams that's caught everybody off guard. This season has gone about as well as they could have hoped for early on.
Absolutely. You can tell they are relishing their status as underdogs. It has fueled an impressive start.
Here's Booker, following the score by Damian Lillard. Oh, Turner in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, to me, this is about chemistry that Miles Turner has with his guys. He just times that alley-oop perfectly.
Here's Paul. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And Young kicks to Booker. Isaac outside. It's Young on the wing. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And that's now 7 points for Trae Young. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Rockets in Houston.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now, here is Young. 20 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and the wars. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Isaac misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lillard from outside. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backcourt.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And so Young nails them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Lillard finds Mobley. Johnson with it. Back to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Releases. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Found points from Johnson. That's a bailout.
Young dishes to Gordon. The kick out to Young. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jay Crowder comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Warriors leading by 3. Young outside. With 1 on the clock, and it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
And give him credit. The good awareness.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Jokic is out there with Mobley. Then it's Johnson. That's Damian Lillard. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right? Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Jokic. Back to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And it's the moment Lillard passes half court, you have to pick him up because Dame's range is endless.
Outside Crowder. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
3 points.
Crowder's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Warriors. Here's Grimes. Nothing on the board. To the inside. Here's Williamson. They get it back. Good.
Zion able to convert on that second chance opportunity.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Warriors. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. It's good. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Here's Young. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw good from Young.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
The shot by Paul, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Lillard attacking. That's tipped. Now here's Booker. A 20-point game for him in the win against Houston. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
And here is Washington. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the way.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Williamson outside. Paul against Booker. Paul kicks to Mobley. Lillard outside. Pass to Jokic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Jokic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Cleveland. Booker the pass to Young. And taken away by Paul. Makes it off the glass. Paul's got 6.
Chris Paul is as competitively tough as they come. Good finish on the interior.
Booker looking around. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Turner comes in for Luke Cornett. And Wiggins is subbed in for Jay Crowder. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Zion Williamson. He's around 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Shot clock at 6. Booker, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And the basket by Lillard. He's got 9.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Turner finds Booker. Mobley against Williamson. Young from 16 feet away. He cans it. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
They grabbed their own miss. Bruising basketball from Jokic.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Turner passes to Booker. Golden State moving it around. Passes to Wiggins. Lets the three fly. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Paul. Williamson with the block.
Boy, Williamson can get up, and he's got those long arms to boot.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
And Cleveland making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Paul with the ball for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 10. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Well, you'd think because of his frame, it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Young passes to Booker. Back to Young. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Jokic, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
First one falls for him.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second-rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. Good on both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's Wiggins. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Count that one.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 6 assists. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. They're about to jump or die by the jump, but tonight they're living, and they're living good, baby.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They went for the hand up. My man say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Zion Williamson is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Young. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Booker in at the 2. And Young kicks to Turner. Here's Williamson. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Williamson's got 11.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Lillard dishes to Paul. Pass to Jokic to the right side. Lillard from outside drills the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
Great find by Jokic. The best passing center I've ever seen.
Outside Turner. Back to Young. Teardrop shot. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And it's Paul with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. To the middle, got a piece of it. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Booker. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Here's Turner. Isaac passes to Booker. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
No coverage that time.
P.J. Washington.
We'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Williamson. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Williamson's got 15 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Timeout called. Cleveland. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
And the Warriors with some changes. Jay Crowder's checked in for Williamson. And Gordon subbed in for Young. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Lillard outside. And the pass to Jokic. Back to Lillard. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. On the wing, Gordon. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
After 7 years with Houston, Eric Gordon traded away during the 2023 season.
Well, Kev, when you look back at that Houston time period, only James Harden made more threes in that particular uniform. Gordon was one of the keys on those 50-60 win teams. Eric will always have a place in the Rockets' lore.
Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. Jokic, number 1.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tillman's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Mobley. And Golden State also making a change. Cornette's checked in.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Inside, here's Isaac, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Since halftime, he has been a different player.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Knocked loose, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Grimes is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Wiggins is checked in. Crowder, the pass to Gordon. 5 on the clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 10.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
2 minutes.
Tillman passes to Grimes. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown. Grimes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wiggins against Johnson. Kicks it out to Gordon. They get the rebound. Crowder goes up again. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Grimes, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
A nice shot by Booker. He's got 12.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Here's Tillman. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Grimes with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Gordon with it. Knocks it loose. Pass to Cornette. It's Crowder on the wing. He's covered by Washington. And the shot is good. Crowder's got 5.
I like how Jay Crowder gets squared up on these shots. He doesn't rush. He's got really good form.
Johnson for 3. Traps in the tray.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Warriors lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Damian Lillard. Santi Aldama is out there with Johnson. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Grimes in a shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Lillard, the pass to Jokic. Too much! Jokic down low!
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Crowder for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 8th assist in the game. Grimes passes to Aldama. Nobody near Lillard. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Challenging this dude with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Turner finds Young. Wants to get it to Turner, and does.
Well, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Here's Lillard. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Aldama passes to Jokic. Lillard from outside. The Warriors pull it in.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
You can't be overzealous inside or guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without foul.
And so here's Cleveland. It's a one-point game. Lillard against Young. No good on that one. Good D by Williamson. He dishes it to Booker. Young outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his third assist on the night.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. And it's sent back by Turner. Down low, here's Williams. Oh,
my goodness.
Assist
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timeout called, Cleveland. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Young pass to Turner. Back to Young. Isaac left side. 6 to shoot. Back to Young. Shoots over Lillard, and it's good off the back rim and in. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Three-pointer, Lillard. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Shots good by Turner. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Miles Turner comes up big in such a big-time moment. All right, Miles, we see you.
And it's sent back by Turner.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Young. Jokic grabs the miss.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
A nice shot by Mobley.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
And Turner kicks to Young. Williamson in the post. Covered by Mobley. And there's Williamson on the assist by Young.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 5. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Chris Paul is checked in for Cleveland.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Young. Williamson outside. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And they're just giving it to Zion and letting him go to work. Not a bad game plan, if you ask me.
Lillard misses.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
Into the lane. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
So they foul intentionally. Cavaliers making a switch here. Washington's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Cavaliers, P.J. Washington.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Cleveland. Here's Lillard. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the game. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jokic passes to Mobley. Three-pointer, Lillard. The offensive rebound. Paul with the 3. Pass to Lillard. Launches it from deep. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're in front by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Young. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
At the line for the Warriors, Trae Young.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-point.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Bad mind from a distance, not this sweet.